Close our eyes, easy does it. If you're watching on YouTube for the first time ever and the algorithm has dropped you off at a weird meditation channel, boy, are you in the right place. Because we're the Easy Does It meditation group. Great to have you on board. We're a group of like-minded souls around the planet, gathered together knowing that anytime two or more are gathered, it radically magnifies and increases our spiritual drawing power. Anyway, if you've been meditating for a long time or just wanting to get started, this simple intention to meditate begins the process. Nice deep breath together. Exhale, let it go. For about the first 10 minutes, we just do a little guided meditation. By that, I give some suggestions, ideas, things that I've been utilizing in my meditation for a few years now that have helped calm down the squirrel cage inside of my head to some degree. We might get lucky and have a loony cat appearance, hoping for the best. Now, one of the great things we do is we chant Om, the primordial sound of the universe, the sound that all the saints and sages, yogis, and mystics hear when they come into the realm of the infinite God love source. Nice big inhale. Good, feel that. Let that primordial vibrational sound of the universe vibrate in and through us. Hi, Dave. I'm going to look you up later today. Hi, Dave and Doug. Hi, Karen, Marcy, Marcia, Brian. By the way, YouTubers, those are secret insider meditation friends. We've been part of a meditation tribe for a while. They shall remain anonymous. Anyway, they've been holding together this meditation group for a long time, and our combined intention is decided to take meditation around the planet and bring the love and light and truth that's at the center of all of us. And we do believe that finding our similarities rather than our differences will help the world heal, harmonize, become whole. We all know that that would be helpful. Now we can breathe a little bit more down toward our belly button. Diaphragmatic breathing, aka belly button breath, scientifically proven by very smart scientists in white coats. They know that breathing from our belly button stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system, the one that associates with rest and relaxation. So my format for this for a while is going to be after the first 10 minutes, I release my Zoom friends into 20 minutes of blissful ecstasy. My YouTube friends, I'm going to continue with the camera on and just give some more guided meditation ideas and thoughts and principles and techniques, because I know that some people could really use that. And that's the message I've been getting from the YouTube audience. Anyway, we're going to spend a minute now for a precious practice where we breathe what we feel and feel what we breathe. We are not the perfect people society. Many of us have accumulations of emotional turmoil, baggage, PTSD, trauma. You know that. And we're all just in this together, and we're not trying to put up a facade of perfection. So for 1 minute, we can just breathe what we feel what we breathe, and catch up on our emotional authenticity. Breath is the key. In meditation, we don't avoid, postpone, evade, kick the can down the road. We authentically go within and examine, observe our inner world. Good. Now, after accessing, observing our feelings, it's a beautiful time to send off a prayer if you're a praying person. And so the best prayers that I've heard reading my saints, sages, and holy ones are the prayers said with deep feeling, conviction. We really mean it. So putting together the highest of our head and the strongest of our feels, we'll send off our own personal prayer for a moment. By the way, my prayer is God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing power, IHOP for short. Please bless everyone listening with a gigantic influx of love, light, and truth, and may our meditation be blessed with its infinite reward, greater conscious contact this day. Om. Good. Now we'll all chant Om together. Nice big inhale. You guys sound great. Beloved Zoom friends, I'll see you in 20 minutes for Dharma Talk. Dive deep and rise high in bliss. Okay, my YouTube friends, I'm going to stick with you and give a couple more ideas on how to grow meditation. And the first key, of course, is I admit, as one who's done yoga and meditation for 50 years, that I love coffee. We're humans. By the way, there's a strong element of the recovery movement in our group, and some of us have had to give up many powerful intoxicants, but coffee's cool. And we just got blessed with the visit from the meditating cat. So YouTubers, anytime the cat jumps on the lap, that means it's time to like and subscribe. He's a great meditational tool. And when he jumps in my lap, he simply insists on being pet. So we're in the same way. We jump in the lap of God. Our eyes are closed. We're following our breath. Looney begins to purr. and we're already meditating. We're already diving deep, relaxing, breathing. If you have a hard time keeping your eyes closed, it's okay. There's nothing to see on the screen. I know you're not tuning in to see me physically. I know that. So we're tuning in to see our inner world. And for many of us, when we first start with our eyes closed, it's just dark and foreboding. But if you stay with it, an inner world begins to open up as we withdraw our senses, as we pull the plug on sight and sound and taste and touch and smell and begin to go within. And to some degree, we do operate on faith. And that faith is all the great ones, saints, sages, mystics that have come before us, that have pointed to meditation as the key to conscious contact, one of the keys, that if we stick with it, that there will be a blossoming of an inner world that otherwise is unavailable for the vast majority of humans who won't spend 15 minutes a day going inside. We're not judging that. We're just saying it's a choice. It's an option. Good. We're breathing from our belly button. And now I recommend a little bit of breath work. We're going to do 3 counts in and 3 counts out. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale from the bottom up, belly, chest, head. Exhale, head, chest, belly. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Nice deep inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now pick the count up on your own. 3 in and 3 out, and we begin to train our mind to focus on one thing, the breath count. Now, if distractions come in, thoughts, memories, sensations, anything, that's very human. Don't worry. Just always cycle back around to the breath count, 3 in and 3 out. We'll do this for maybe a minute or so. Good. Now, just as simply let go of the breath count. Inevitably, with great certainty, just a little bit of breath work changes the whole character of our breathing pattern and rhythm, usually slowing it down to a degree, deepening it, bringing a nice rhythm and balance. And the great mystics of old and the modern scientists of now, they concur that the quality of our breath is the quality of our psyche and our emotional state. In other words, the way we breathe is characteristic of our actual state of being. And if we breathe calm and peaceful, we will establish a much greater experience of calm and peace. But it's a practice. It takes every day for the rest of our life. And that's okay. It's progress, not perfection. Now we're going to chant another Om. Nice big inhale. Om is the human means of purring. Looney Cat is purring very loudly. If you're just tuning in, this is Upward Spiral Yoga live stream meditation. It's our great prayer and meditation to grow a YouTube channel around the world of like-minded souls that love and appreciate the time that we can spend to go inside and make that precious conscious contact with the power greater than ourselves. The great yogis of antiquity, their word is namaste, and if you go deep into you and I go deep into me, we arrive at the same place together, and it's rising above the worldly concerns of polarities, left and right, up and down, all the things that seems to be ripping the world apart. And so in meditation, finding our similarity rather than our difference, each and every one of us participating is doing what we can to bring about healing, peace, poise around the world. So if you're just stopping by, the algorithm has dropped you off. Set a spell. Like and subscribe if you like the vibe. In a moment, this group is going to go into 10 minutes of silence. I'm going to sit here and hold reasonably still. And here's my great recommendation. This is the best thing that it's not what I've thought of. It's what many of those great ones who've come before me, far greater, have said, and that is use a mantra. And with our eyes closed, we make this very simple sound, the sound of so, S-O on inhale, and the sound of hum on exhalation. And if you start a mantra, it'll begin to create a groove inside of our brain. Yogis call grooves samskaras, and they can be extremely positive or negative. And when we make a mantra groove inside of our head, it's the most positive groove that we can make, because it's something we can use when we close our eyes, begin to repeat the mantra, slow, steady, and sure, and it begins to create a pattern, and it helps to give us something to concentrate on, something to cycle back when inevitable distractions come. It has beautiful vibrational implication. If you have your own meditation technique, that's fine. You can recite a prayer. But now we are going to go into 10 minutes of silence. Do the best you can. And a good deal of meditation is simple persistence and diligence, and fulfilling our word that said that we'd give it a go. At the end of 10 minutes, we'll do a little talk on a spiritual idea or principle. Anyway, here we go. Welcome back. Take your time squeezing back into our mortal coil. Welcome back to beloved Zoom friends. Welcome back to precious brand new YouTubers. Great to have you. We're just concluding our quiet time, breathing back into our body. It's really a precious time to be slow, deliberate, intentional, feel our way back into our skin, absorb very much love, light, and truth. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe your nose. Circulate extra super feel God through yourself. Open your eyes. Blinkety blink. Hello, friends. Looney Cat joined us. It's good to have him on board. He is so relaxed right now. He helps me. Meditating with your pet is scientifically proven to increase the power of meditation. So if you're brand new, at the end of meditation, we do just a little 3, 4, 5, 10-minute Dharma talk. Usually it averages 5 minutes. And the purpose of it is to strengthen our meditation. We find that in yoga or any spiritual art, the study of an idea or a thought or a spiritual principle definitely is a means by which we can help to elevate our consciousness as we think about ideas that are uplifting. There's a name for it in yoga. It's called svadhyaya. It means study of self. And this week we've been talking about the notion, the idea of always being growing, always continuing our advancement, our education, our illumination, because we know, if we're honest with ourselves, the more we know, the more we realize we don't know. We begin to realize with every new bit of information, idea, capacity that we get, we're always pushing out onto a larger and larger interface of what we don't know yet. And if you talk to anybody who's really expert at something, a musician, an artist, a businessman, anybody, they're always saying that the more they know, the more they're humbled by what they don't know yet. But one of the great benefits of meditation is that it helps us to focus our mind. And in this modern age, I think you know what I'm talking about. There are more distractions than there have ever been. So right now in front of me are 30 different electronic devices which could grab my attention. And so it makes us modern folks very, very capable of multitasking, this amazing ability to do 78 things at once, which is great. What an amazing ability that is. But meditation, here's what meditation does. It releases our natural genius. And the way that it does that is it takes our concentration, which in these modern days has been fractured and splintered into 1,000 separate streams, and it begins to focus it in. And a pretty good metaphor, I think, is of light. If you take light and take a beam of light and sort of shine it through a filter with a lot of holes in it, you can disperse light in a lot of different directions, and you can cast light on a lot of things. You can bring some light to a lot of things. But in meditation, there's this whole other aspect to our inner light, our inner ability to concentrate and to focus. And in meditation, we learn to narrow. We learn to focus that beam of light into one steady, strong stream. And of course, we know that that's a laser beam. And a laser beam can cut through steel, and a laser beam can be bounced off the surface of the moon. That's the power of our concentration. We all have it. It's dormant. It's a potential inside of all of us, but not all humans are interested in this ability to concentrate. It is a great God-given gift. And in meditation, whether we're just starting or have been at it for a long time, we continuously heal and repair and then grow and realize this great power of concentration we have on the inside. And then we can point it at the things we love in life. We can point it at whatever you love, your art, your business, your family, your relationships, your health, your well-being. But whatever we look at, we can see it with much greater depth, much greater intellect, much greater clarity, much greater vision, and much greater genius. And it's the kind of laser beam, it's the kind of light that is, it's not strained. It's not an effort to concentrate it. It's actually the most relaxed thing in the world to let our internal focus calm down, relax, and when we look at something, to actually see it, to actually let the divide between the observed and the observer begin to melt away and become one with whatever we're doing. Now, that sounds sort of etheric and spiritual, but we all know the experience of it when we're in the flow of whatever we're doing, whether we're surfing off of Half Moon Bay, or we're playing our guitar, or we're bouncing our grandchildren on our lap, or we're just sitting, being, that this internal ability to slow things down and bring our concentration to one point brings about and reveals an inner joy that is ineffable, that's inestimably large and glorious, and it's waiting for all of us. And doing it together, we get better. Anyway, that's what Looney taught me. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to my Zoom friends. YouTubers, please like and subscribe and spread this vibe of meditation around the planet. And let's rise above the fray and find our similarities rather than our differences. Have a beautiful day, everyone.